welcome back to Femboy Fishing Goth Edition. Today we are at the same creek that we were at from episode 8. After catching those 2 huge largemouths, I really wanted to come back here. We're actually just a couple of pools north of where we actually caught those bass, and I found this other super deep pool that I'm seeing some sunfishes, and I'm sure there's largies in there. So a few episodes ago I promised you guys I would do a goth episode, so I suppose this is the goth episode. I don't know if this counts as goth, but I mean, I'm wearing all black and my nails are painted, so hopefully we catch some good stuff here, guys. It's this big, deep pool. I think that goes maybe about 7 or 8 feet, but it stays that way for a really long period of time, and there's this tree that collapsed right in the middle of it, which is providing a fish habitat for a lot of these bass. So I was thinking that right here would be a great spot to maybe catch stuff like that. Since that one weird old lure did me really well in episode 8, I decided to use it again for this episode. Now I know I mentioned that I was going to change out this hook for a single hook, but unfortunately the only single hook I have is like ridiculously huge and is made for a Senko, and since I'd like to snag fish that are a little bit smaller, I figured I should probably just keep that on, so hopefully the hook doesn't get stuck in too many fish's mouths too badly. I'll just be careful with this and hopefully it works well. Oh, got one. He's a little bluegill. He's a pretty little bluegill. I'm actually kind of surprised that a bluegill like this was able to take a bigger hook like that. He's not very big. He's a cool little bluegill. I like him. All right, buddy. See you later. Guys, never get too cocky when you're fishing. You think something's gonna work, and then you feel a snag and you think, oh, it must be a bass, and it was a snag. So I decided to switch to this little swim bait spinner thing. I just bought it yesterday and I'm kind of curious to try it out, and I don't know, it's got a smaller treble hook on it, so hopefully it shouldn't get as stuck in some of those smaller sunfish's mouths, and I don't know, we're just gonna try it out and see how it does. Got one. Another little sunfish. I think it's a little bigger than the last one. Oh yeah, this one's actually really decently sized. Wow. He's a bit bigger, isn't he? I like him though. I guess the ones at this river don't have as much color on the ones at the other river that I've been going to, like the one I went to the last episode, but man, they're still cool. He's kind of meaty. I can feel some meat on him. He's pretty. He's a cool little fish. All right, buddy. I'll see you later. Oh, got one. Another sunfish. He looks kind of decently sized too. Oh yeah. Cool. He's a lot like the last one, except look at all the color on him. You can really see him shine in the sun. A really pretty fish. He's really cool. I like him. All right, little guy. I'll see you later, buddy. So I'm gonna try to catch one more fish on this little lure, but I think then I'm gonna change it. I don't have a problem catching sunfish, like I've said before, but I don't want this whole episode to just be that, especially since I'm seeing some huge largemouths and some huge smallmouths in there. I got some new jigs that are specifically made for these kinds of things, so I might try using one of those after this. But for right now, I'm just gonna see if I can get one more fish, and maybe we'll change some things up. Oh, got one. Oh, he's little. He's a little sunfish. Little. He's a little guy. These little fishes are always the cutest though, to me. Don't you think he's kind of cute? Still a little. I don't think he's the smallest we've ever caught, but I think he's close to it. I like him. All right, little guy. I'll see you later. Yeah, I bought this little jig type thing. I actually got two of them. There's this one right here that has a slightly bigger hook, but I figured the blue one might be better since I'm fishing in a cold water creek, and this one I feel like would be better for the murky water. It's got a much bigger hook on it, so I don't think these sunfishes will really be able to take it, so I'm hoping we can get a big bass or something on this. Nothing seems to be attracted to it initially. I don't know if it has to do with my color or if it has to do with just the presentation or anything else, but I'm gonna move farther down in the pool and see if maybe some of the bigger bass that I've been seeing down on that other side are interested in it. I gotta say, this is one of the weirdest looking leaves I've ever caught. Oh, got one. I have no idea what I got. Oh, he came off. No! Not only did he come off, but he took my line. You know, I really feel bad for that poor fish too, because now he has a lure stuck in his mouth. I almost kind of wish I can catch him again just so I can take it out. That's one of the things I hate the most, is when I lose a lure inside a fish. Then that fish has the hook that's stuck in him and now he has to deal with that. Poor guy. I guess I'll go rig up something else, guys. So I decided to switch back to the spoon I used in the last episode. Now I know this didn't catch anything for me last episode, but I kind of realized that the reason that was is because it wasn't going deep enough to where the bass are. So I put a little weight on it. I don't know, I've had a lot of good experiences with spoons in the past, which I guess is why I'm so confident in using this again, but we'll go ahead and try it and see if maybe we can get some of those bass. Shit. Nope. No. Well, you know, guys, if I lose this spoon, that's going to be the third lure that I've lost this episode. In the arms of the angel. So I just switched to a golden rooster tail and then put another little weight on it. I think I need to start learning from the last episode and I guess this episode. And if nothing else works, just use a rooster tail. At least then I can catch something, because all these weird experiments are either almost getting me a fish or just getting me snagged. So oh, got one. Oh, I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's a largie. He doesn't seem like a very big one, but he's a largie. Guys, it's a bass. I was kind of thinking for a second we were only going to catch sunfish in this episode, but look at him. Man, he is cool. He's not as big as the largemouth that we caught in episode 8, but he's still a really pretty largie. I always love the look of the lateral lines on the largemouth bass. That sort of blotchy black color. It is gorgeous. Such a cool fish. I love him. All right. See you later, buddy. So right now I'm on the other side of the same pool that I fished episode 8 at, which is where I caught those huge bass. So I was thinking we could fish here maybe for a little bit and hopefully catch one of those. And then in the episode. So we'll try this out. Oh, I got a fish. I don't even know what I got though. I don't know, it's swimming like a sunfish. Oh yeah, it's a sunfish. I was gonna say, they have a particular way they act in the water. I notice a lot of these bluegills I catch are typically a lot smaller. This one's actually got a decent size to him. Kind of surprised me. He's really heavy. Like, for his size, he's kind of heavy. Cool fish. All right. See you later, buddy. All right, guys. I'm gonna catch one more fish and then we'll call the episode. I got a fish. I didn't feel him either. Oh, he feels big. Oh, it's a smallmouth. Oh, stay on, dude. Stay on, stay on, stay on. Oh, wow. Oh, guys, that is a big smallmouth. But look at him. This smallmouth is more stockier. He almost looks more like a largie than he does a smallie. Look at him. He is gorgeous. He's got a big, thick body to him, and you can really see that iconic kind of stripe pattern on the side there, which is typical for these smallies. Such a beautiful fish. I love him. All right, buddy. I'll see you later. Well, guys, I think that's a pretty good final catch for the episode. The sun is starting to go down, so I need to get back before it gets too dark. So with that, I'll call the episode there. Thank you guys for watching Femboy Fishing Episode 10, Goth Fishing. That was kind of a mouthful, wasn't it? I'm pretty satisfied with what we caught today. Despite the fact we lost 3 of our lures, I'm pretty happy that at least we caught some good bass and a couple really cool looking sunfishes too. So I've needed to make this announcement in past videos before, but I'm going to go ahead and make this announcement now. I've already posted it on my Twitter, but the season finale of Femboy Fishing should be coming soon, probably between episodes 13, 14, or 15. I've decided to divide up the Femboy Fishing episodes into seasons. Season 2 will be in a brand new state with new fish, and it should be interesting. But as always, be sure to leave any comments or suggestions or anything you might want to tell me. Thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all later. I'm in Goth right now. More like I'm in awe right now of the size of these bass. Look at these bass. I know you don't see them, but I do. There's some big old bass in there.